Hello everybody, I'm the Sonic Arrow, and like the video says, nerd alert, because I created my very own skin styled like an Organization 13 member. So, you may be asking, why did I do this? Gee, what's this? Oh gee, nothing's changed. Well, I wonder, what happened to the sword? Hmm? It's a Kingdom Hearts Keyblade data pack, or resource pack. It's not a data pack. So, the diamond sword is Oathkeeper, but, let's see. If I just craft a wooden sword, it's the wooden keyblade from Birth by Sleep. It even has Terra's name carved into it right there. Oh, that's beautiful. All credit for this mod goes to... Shoot, Shoot. Okay. Don't get rid of the skin, but get rid of those extra copies. Credit goes to XL34X, a level 23 expert blacksmith uploader on Planet Minecraft. This is where I got the mod. I won't remember to link it in the description. Just go to Planet Minecraft, look for Keyblade mods if you want to try it yourself. But I just crafted a wooden sword. Why? Well, this is why. I have tons of leather. Somewhere there. So let's see. I'm going to create a wall of weapons, starting with the very first weapon Ventus ever collected. Now, Oathkeeper is not Ventus's weapon in Kingdom Hearts. It is Sora and Roxas exclusive, I want to say, because only Sora and Roxas have wielded this weapon in the Kingdom Hearts universe. Sora and... Okay, here's the interesting part. Sora and Roxas. That's literally an anagram for S-O-R-A-X. That X there is the symbol for the word key. Not like key. The letter key means life, or the beginning, and also the end, I think. Where everything begins and ends, with creation and destruction. This mark for Organization 13 members, which is the main group of bad guys, led by the main bad guy of the series, this is what binds them all together. It is their sigil. It's what brought 3 of the Hearts of Light together in Kingdom Hearts at all. Like, Axel, Roxas, and Xion, 3 of the saddest characters I could ever think of. Like, what's your favorite character with a tragic backstory? Axel. Now, for those of you who have no interest in playing Kingdom Hearts, that's fine. Don't bash me for knowing this stuff. But Axel is probably the saddest character in Kingdom Hearts. Number 1, because he loses his 2 friends at the end of 358/2 days. Why'd I go this way again? That's not what I wanted to do. He loses not only Xion, because... Okay, I have to go back from the beginning, where 358/2 days starts. Also, running at the same time is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the universally hated game mechanic of card battling. I'm getting better at it, but I've also beat the main game. That was embarrassing. I've already beaten Chain of Memories, but I have not beaten the second part, Reverse Rebirth, which is where you play as Sora's best friend, Riku, who is another character who has a sad backstory. Basically, his heart goes to darkness because he believes it'll give him the strength to save his friend, or their friend, Kairi, who sadly lost her heart when they all lost their home to the darkness. So he turns to the darkness to save her heart. But Sora is the one who had her heart all along with his heart. Somehow hearts can link together and stay safe, not like disappear and turn into Heartless. So that's where her heart was. Sora had to unlock his heart and save Kairi's heart at the same time. Now, Riku didn't know this, has regrets about turning to the darkness, and when the darkness tries to pull him back in, he clings to the light in his own heart. And that's where Reverse Rebirth starts. He walks out of the realm of darkness after helping Sora close the door, and now he has to go through Castle Oblivion like Sora and get out. But everyone's trying to stop him too and turn him back to the darkness. But, I've not finished the game yet, so I don't know what happens. I've gotten up to, like, basement level 7-ish. I think I beat number 7 and I'm on number 6. I don't know. Everyone's gameplay is unique because they never pick the same cards in a row. Maybe they do. I don't know. But I'm somewhere... I'm in the... Okay, I went from Atlantica, or the Little Mermaid world, to the Olympus Coliseum, or the Hercules world. Now, without further ado, let's get a stone sword. So, we gotta... Oop, here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. I forget what that Keyblade's called. I gotta look it up. But let's see if they drop one. Ah, they do! Ah, they do! That's so stupid looking. Okay. I've used this Keyblade before. You get it when... Okay, let's see. You get it in Kingdom Hearts 1. And... I don't know. Kingdom Hearts... Keyblades. List of Keyblades. Here we go. Do they have the pictures? Okay, I think it's the very first one. Okay. Okay, it's not Pumpkinhead. That's a good one. Wishing Star, Crab Claw. No. Not really. Deals good physical damage, but okay. It's not one of these. So it's in Kingdom Hearts... Oh, shoot. No. Ooh, Bond of Flame. That's a good one. Photon Debugger. Yeah. Maverick Flare. Midnight Roar. No. Two Become One. No. No. Okay, it's probably a Kingdom Hearts 2 one, then. Yeah, it's Fenrir. Has great range and strength, but maximum ground and mid-air combos are decreased by 1. Speak with Cloud after defeating Sephiroth, then return to the Dark Depths and speak to Sephiroth. Aha! So that's where this Keyblade is from. Okay, well, we know that now. It's called Fenrir, and you get it after defeating Sephiroth. meaning it's probably pretty good. Do they? Oh, they do. I gotta pick this up. My sword almost disappeared. You are not taking my baby. Oh, 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 what's that? What's that? What's that? You want to go? After almost taking my sword, you think I'm going easy? Whoop. Nope, you missed, you missed. No balls, no balls, no balls. Hiya! Hiya! Credit to all Keyblade names and whatever's. All intellectual property rights for the Keyblades go to Square Enix and Disney, because they are the creators of the Kingdom Hearts games. And my favorite part about Kingdom Hearts is that it was an elevator sales pitch. Like, there was a timeline in which the game does not exist. And I was born into the timeline where it does. But enough about timeline, and I see a million possibilities in which we win this one. So I was telling you about Axel and why he's my favorite character in the story. Well, like I said, he loses his two best friends, or two of his best friends, because he has another who he's been friends with since childhood, who we get to meet in, basically all the games with Organization 13, but we get to meet them as younger versions in Birth by Sleep, during Ventus's, adventure. And so Axel loses his two friends because, one, Shion decides she has to go back to Sora because she is a replica meant to steal Sora's power. But Sora has been put to sleep, so the nobody of Kairi, named Naminé, can put his memories back. And she cannot because Shion actually captured some of Sora's memories. So it is impossible to put them back until Shion is destroyed, basically. Like, she has to be gotten rid of. So here's the Kingdom Key. Like, the base weapon you get in Kingdom Hearts games, like, it's just default for Sora. That's it. That's all. Alright, gold, diamond, then netherite. I gotta get on my netherite. So, I'm gonna waste 2 gold ingots to make a gold... No, I'm not. I'm gonna go fight zombie pigmen. Or I'm gonna create a zombie pigmen farm. I don't know. But I'm gonna be nerding out about Kingdom Hearts. So, Shion is defeated by Roxas, Sora's nobody, who was created when Sora unlocked his heart to save Kairi. Basically, when a heart is separated from the body, a Heartless is created, and a nobody is created also. So, and it makes no sense, because Heartless should have no hearts like nobodies do. And basically, a Heartless is a heart with no body. And a nobody, capital N, is a body without a heart. It should be the other way around. Like, the Heartless should be the nobodies, and the nobodies should be the Heartless. But they're not. So, we're stuck with that. Anyway, I need to get started on this house. I need to clear my inventory first, though. I'm gonna build a house, and then we're gonna build the, we're gonna get working on the, gold farm, because I have another waste biome picked out, and we'll build it above the nether. We're gonna do the giant square style, and attract them to us by making them mad. So we'll need glass too, and we have tons of sand. I need to, set up a loader for this. Like, just a hopper that goes into the minecart. Okay, I'm gonna grab a hopper. Okay, so... Let's see, where was I? I was talking about the nobodies in the Heartless House, they should be reversed. Well, okay, so Roxas is Sora's nobody. I'm giving you the basic, hopefully you understand type Kingdom Hearts talk. Oh wait, I know what to do. So, hopefully I can get this across. Basically, Roxas has to defeat Naminé if he wants to exist. The cruel part about it is he doesn't get to, after all, because he ends up going back to Sora willingly. And... Ow. I'm pretty sure I have a gold sword somewhere. Aha. Kingdom Key D. Basically the opposite of Sora's Kingdom Key, because it's a Keyblade forged from darkness, and it is King Mickey's Keyblade. I knew I had one. So, Roxas goes back willingly at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. And he regains some of his memories in his time during his time from the organization. He's given a life inside a simulated home where he resides at the beginning, and he discovers this, goes to the real version of his home, and goes back to Sora. So that's where Kingdom Hearts 2 starts. But well, not Sora, Roxas was Axel's best friend, one of them. The other one being his friend Isa, or the blue-haired guy who's second in command, Saix. And all of the organization members' names are just their pre-heart detaching name, just scrambled with an X, which is kind of cool, because you can put it all together. And, so, let's see. Axel and Isa, back in Birth by Sleep, saw this girl at the castle in, Radiant Garden, which became, Maleficent's castle, Hollow Bastion. And they saw this young girl and knew she was being experimented on. So they became apprentices to Ansem the Wise, quote-unquote, because it wasn't Ansem the Wise, it was Xehanort in a younger body. I have a lot of this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And they wanted to save that girl. Well, the only young girl around that time was Kairi, and she was being experimented on. And then, once the experiments were over, she was sent to Destiny Islands, where she would meet Sora and Riku. And at least that's what I think, because I've seen that everywhere on the internet. I think the girl Isa's talking about is Kairi, and yeah, I'm inclined to believe it too. Oh, and I thinned out the pig population. I should have shown that too. Yeah, I got all this pork from thinning out the entire population. I had 2 over here, and I'm starting to breed them. So Isa was tunnel visioned on joining the organization to save that girl, whereas Axel started to regrow his heart And so when the time came to become a person again, he was ready because he remembered what it was like to have a heart. And Roxas is the one who helped him see or remember that. Before then, he was out to get Sora, but then once he started hanging out with Roxas, he understood why Sora was so special, didn't want to get rid of Roxas, didn't want to get rid of Xion, because they'd gotten used to eating ice cream together at the top of the clock tower in their home of Twilight Town. And that's my favorite part about it. Like, they are known as the Sea Salt Trio because they get sea salt ice cream every day after work, go up to the usual spots, and until the time Xion decides to start avoiding Roxas and be destroyed and go back to Sora, is the happiest of Axel's life. But then he loses those two friends, and he already feels like he lost Isa to Xemnas' crazy plan. Xemnas, the nobody of Ansem / Xehanort, because Xehanort took Ansem's name, and it wasn't really Ansem the Wise, but Xemnas is just Ansem scrambled and yada yada yada. Well, anyway, Axel already feels like he's lost Isa, or Lee feels like he's lost Isa. And so it upsets him, and so when he meets Roxas and Xion, he's really happy because he found new friends when he wasn't expecting it, because everyone in the organization was dark, mysterious, keep it to myself, only follow boss's orders. Quick quip at this guy, and this guy, and let that be that. Well, it wasn't about the work anymore. It was about the time he got to spend after work with his two friends, and unfortunately, Saïx did not want to, or Lee tried before, I guess, and just, I don't know. I guess Lee thought Saïx was too far gone, and had let the darkness consume him, whereas Lee was still clinging to the light, or Lee as Axel was clinging to the light in his heart, because he becomes one of the warriors of the light. And I think that's a really good character arc. Like, he was dark, he was the darkness, and acted as an assassin to get rid of the interlopers in the organization, but then he regrew his heart, or something. I don't know, it's just... Okay, now... How do I put this? Sora's heart is special. Like, his body came back, and his nobody existed at the same time. Well, the reason is, he technically had two hearts inside of him. Like, besides Kairi and him, it was him and Ventus, the guy from Birth by Sleep. Well, that's because when Ventus came under the care of his master Ericus and met his two best friends, Terra and Aqua, who were also students of Ericus, he had his heart split in half by Xehanort. He wanted the darkness to come out of Ventus's heart, and so he extracted the dark half of Ven's heart. But that caused problems. It created Vanitas, the dark half of Ventus's heart. And when the two halves were created, rejoined, Ven went into a deep sleep. And his heart, or his light half of his heart, went to Sora. And that's why Roxas looks the way he does. Because Ventus was also part of Sora's being, and how do I put this? Maybe I don't. Well, anyway, that's why Roxas looks like he does. He looks like Ventus because Ventus's heart was with Sora. And so that's why Sora could exist, I think, and Roxas could also exist. Now, the part that relates about Roxas's look to Axel, or Lee, is that as Lee, before they became apprentices of Xemnas, or Ansem, Lee and Isa met Ventus in Radiant Garden. And Lee and Ventus became fast friends. Like, Lee and Ventus shared their dreams with each other. And Isa was kind of meh about it, which is, kind of lame. Come on, Isa. Be nice to the new kid in town. But they became fast friends, and when Ventus disappeared, it crushed Lee. Like, all he had was Isa left, and he thought that was enough for him. Well, when he met Roxas, he saw instantly he was a dead ringer for Ventus. Like, dead on his exact twin. And he was afraid to get close with Roxas too, because he was afraid that when he did and developed an attachment, Roxas would disappear like Ventus did. And technically, he did. But he came back. After Sora was able to get the power of waking in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is the ability to reawaken sleeping hearts with his own power, or with his own heart, he was able to free Roxas and Ventus, bring Ventus back from the realm of darkness, and, well, Ventus wasn't in the realm of darkness, bring Aqua back, because Ven's heart was inside him, so he could go find Aqua in the realm of darkness better than Riku or the king could. And so he defeated the darkness that had taken a hold of Aqua, and she took them to where Ventus was sleeping. And Sora was able to release Ventus's heart from within him using the power of waking. And then defeating Vanitas, they were able to save Ven. And so Ven was reawoken, and Axel got to see his friend again in Kingdom Hearts 3. It was a nice tie the story together kind of thing. And now they've announced Kingdom Hearts 4. That's my favorite part of anything right now. Like, the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary trailer, we're getting something about the Master of Masters with young Xehanort and young Ericus, and, like, I don't care. That's a cool thing. It's Kingdom Hearts Union Cross whatever kind of deal. But I'm excited about Kingdom Hearts 4. The only part I'm worried about is, does this mean it'll be relatively quick it's developed? Now, keep in mind, Kingdom Hearts 3 took 6 years to come out. And I'm grateful that they put 6 years of effort into that game. Like, it shows how good it is. Like, I loved it. the graphics, the visuals, the satisfying payoff as with every swing and connection of the Keyblade, the abilities they put thought into everything. And it is beautiful. Like, the design of the characters and all, it's just marvelous. Okay, I need to go netherite mining. No, wait. I need to sort my inventory first. But I'm just worried that if it's going to take another, like, 5-6 years, maybe 7, 8, or 9 for Kingdom Hearts 4 to come out, does that mean it's gonna be on next-gen consoles only? Because, like, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, I want to be able to play it on my Xbox One. I've had the Xbox One practically since launch. Not exactly since launch, but close. Like, a little after it was launched, like, around the Christmas after it was launched. And I still love that thing. I have Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 Final Mix on it, and I love playing it. I play the hell out of it. I will go back and replay a game when I get bored of anything. Like, that is my baby. And so, if it's going to take that long for the game to come out, and it's going to be on next gen, I'm going to be a little sad. Not with Square Enix. Like, I get it. It takes time to do anything with a game. Like, you gotta develop it, you gotta beta test it, you gotta do everything. And so if I have to wait for, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years even for the game, I'm fine with that. Like, it matters not how long it takes. I just want to be able to play it on my current console. Like, I don't want to have to go buy a whole new console. Like, I know I'm being picky choosy. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't want to have to buy a new console for the game that I'm waiting for. Like, I know that sounds selfish. Like, I am waiting for the game, and I will wait as long as I have to for the game. Like, I don't care how long it takes. I want to play it, but I want to be able to play it on my Xbox One. Like, Xbox One Classic. Like, that's how outdated my setup is. Like, I don't have a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox One S or X. I have a Nintendo Switch. I have a Nintendo 2DS XL. I'm sending in my Nintendo 3DS XL to be shipped to a company I can't show you the name of that's on this side. But today was Sunday, so I couldn't send it today, so I have to wait till tomorrow. Probably after school, because my post office is open till 5. Yada, yada, yada. Excuses. But, I have a pretty high-end computer, but it's not good enough to run Ark Survival Evolved on epic settings. Like, it runs on high settings just fine, but I do not have a Titan's graphic card, and it kind of sucks that you have to have a Titan graphics card to play a dinosaur game. But my friend loves it, so I'm obligated to play it with him, just because, I don't know. I don't know, it irritates the snot out of me at times. Like, everybody has that, "Oh, I'm gonna stop playing" moment. And I do not blame them. I have that moment too. I'm collecting a bunch of this just because I need it. Okay. Now we're at 32. Well, we gotta get lower. we're gonna make a mining tunnel. Anyway, Axel, sad backstory. Absolutely love it. Because it's just one of the sadder video game character backstories I've ever experienced. And Kingdom Hearts isn't a game, it's an experience. Like, I stand behind that statement 100%. Because I started my experience with Recoded on the DS, and that's a controversial statement. But I was like 12. I wanted to start Kingdom Hearts. So if you got a problem with that, you can suck my butt. Because, you know what? Every Kingdom Hearts game is good. And, like, it's a step up from, like, a mobile port that it was. Like, it was a port of a mobile game. And it... I don't know. It just... It was where I started my adventure, so... You know what? Any haters out there can take a dive. Because I do not care what you think. This is what I was afraid of. Let's see, where was I? Before my angry rant on, those who hate on those who like Recoded. I don't remember. Anyway. I guess what I want to say about the don't hate me because I liked a game everyone didn't, is don't judge others for what they like to play. Games are supposed to be fun, and if somebody finds a game fun, why ruin that? Like, that's just a jerk move. Don't tell people to quit having fun just because you don't have fun with something. If I remember right, level 14 is the level I want to dig to. Yeah, around here. Small square. There we go. Dig out this room, and then we'll go in just one direction. Nope. V tunnel. Smooth like butter. Anyway, yeah, Axel's sad because this. just, I don't know. Every Kingdom Hearts game is like an experience, just because there is something for everybody. Whether it's the tactics-based, whatever you call it. And, then there's the character customization. You can literally build your character around any kind of theme, like magic only, mostly physical combat. If you want to build like a certain character like John Wick, you can do that. Oh! I don't know. John Wick might be a stretch. Because it is nothing like John Wick from Fortnite. Ugh, I feel dirty just saying that. Should have brought the scaffolding, because scaffolding makes short work of lava. Can't go this way. Wait, F3 and G. We want to dig along the chunk borders. So, small tunnel. Just go in this direction. And there's more lava. That's magic. Anyway, I'm probably done nerding out about Kingdom Hearts now. So, sorry I went off on that little nerd rampage. Oh, God. Lava in the nether is awful. More, of course. Well, anyway, I'm mining along the chunk border because last I knew, it was the best way to get lots of the stuff. Okay, there's just way too many blocks to go that way, so we're gonna take this and go this way. I don't know what I'm expecting. It's lava! Small pocket, easy to deal with. Yeah, netherite mining is pretty intense. Nope, there goes that idea. Let's go down one of these other chunks. Let's go this direction. That's why we didn't go that direction. Shapeless. Let's get all of this. And some of that. Ooh, gold. Take that. Yes, please. This thing. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that is that. Back up to this level. Well, so far been alright. Oops, I meant shapeless. There we go. Aha! Ooh, we got a 2-vein. Bring. Really? That's my first bit of netherite. Or ancient debris. If it comes down to it, I'm sacrificing the netherrack to make room for the blackstone. Even though technically, with my crafting tweak, I can make as much as I want. But you know what? It's still satisfying to mine. And I have a feeling this is the end of the line. Yep, this is the end of the line. Let's go... not that way. Let's try off this direction. Just erase the gravel. That's another piece of ancient debris. 2 more. Another 2 pieces. A lot of gravel. I think we're in a warped forest. I think we've gone all the way we can. So let's go this way. Hey, some more of this. It always feels pog. I hate that sound. Okay. Gravel. Erase. Why am I trying to save the gravel? I can just duplicate gravel. Oh, my pickaxe is about to break. Ah! Oathkeeper! Kyrie! Save me! Nose is running. I gotta get back now. I am currently back at the base, in case you couldn't tell. Gonna get our ancient debris. Smelt it. Oh wait, I need a... Let's see... There we go. Let's just do this. Power it. And then... Let's also take this and this. Go outside. Ow. And mine it up. Let's put it into a big 4x4 cube. Yep, it does heal your tools. There we go. Not by much, but it did something. Now, let's craft all these ingots that we need, or that we can. Take these, do this. Then, let's go get another diamond sword. Actually, another 2 from the weaponsmith, because I ain't getting rid of this one that we already got. Well, actually, yes I am. I'm upgrading it. So, we need to go upgrade our tool. Toolsmith, excuse me. It's the Oblivion Keyblade. that you get after defeating Ansem Riku in Kingdom Hearts 1. Wait a sec, I had a weaponsmith. He's over here. He's full price, though. I love the Oblivion Keyblade. I loved the design of the Oblivion Keyblade. It's just so cool. And I believe it goes with my outfit. That's just because I have a... Organization 13 style avatar. This is my take on my... This is my own personal Kingdom Hearts persona, I guess you would say. Like, this is my own OC in Kingdom Hearts. Like, I would wear the organization coat, but I try to get an organization coat. Like, I don't know. I'd try to get the coat, but I wouldn't join them. I would specifically work for the light side, but I would try to have a cloak. I don't know. It's just, this is awesome. But my character's face, like, it's more tan, and the hair is more silver now. So, I went to a skin editor, and it allowed me to darken the shade of color I was using. And there's the collection. This is mine. I need another netherite sword, which means I need to go get more netherite, but I need a good spot to mine for netherite. I need to find no lava lakes. So, I don't know. I just need a good solid bit of nether to find ancient debris. But that'll have to wait till next time, because I've completed the collection. So, thank you very so much for watching. I apologize for the nerdiness of this episode, and I apologize for the silence after the nerdiness. But it is currently, what time is it? 2:50 a.m., and I have school tomorrow. This is a Sunday. What have I gotten myself into? What have I done to myself? I need to get to sleep. So, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, this was a lot of fun to make, and I look forward to making the next episode for you. Until then, I bid you adieu.